Welcome to this week's Mad Moment. Here is Craig DeLuz.
Whether you call it karma, the golden rule, or the principle of seed time and harvest, there's a universal concept that says that you'll get out of life what you put into it. How often do we complain about our weight but refuse to eat right or exercise? We lament that our children are out of control, yet we don't take the time to provide proper correction and discipline and love. Or how about this one? We criticize our elected representatives even though we spend little to no time researching their backgrounds, their values, or their agenda before we elect them to office in the first place. Consider the following. We all say that education is important, but most of us can't name the members of our local school boards. The legislature's approval rating is at an all-time low, yet the last election only a handful of the 100 seats up for re-election changed party hands. 70% of black voters voted to keep marriage between one man and one woman, yet 90% of the time they'll vote for politicians who would seek to undermine this traditional definition of marriage. This doesn't make sense. If we plant apple seeds, we'll reap a harvest of apples, not oranges. If we plant corn, we'll reap corn, not cabbage. And if we plant a seed of apathy and ignorance during election time, we'll reap apathy and ignorance in government. We must understand that if we want a government that represents our interests and our values, we must take time to know who we are electing to office and what they plan to do. Then we must hold them accountable for their performance while in office. We have access to more information at the touch of a button than any generation before us. There is no reason for us not to know who we are placing in public office, their backgrounds, and their plans for the future. If we want a government that is of the people, by the people, and for the people, then it's up to we, the people, to get on our jobs.
Mad Moments are a program of Make a Difference Project, a nonprofit 501c3 dedicated to promoting community service and civic participation. Thanks for listening, and until next week, keep it right here on 1380 KTKZ.